Hi guys, it's back to another video, and this video is a little different because today this is animation, which means we are doing an animation video. But aside from the animation, I did art fight, so yay! We did that, and that was pretty fun. So if you don't know what it is, I don't really want to make this video too long, so search it up and you should be able to find it. But let's get into the video. So for this one, there was this character that really stood out to me, and it was like this stickman figure. And I was like, why not make him not a stickman figure? Like, why not redesign him as not a stickman figure? So I was wondering to myself, and I was wondering, how would I do this? And then I came up with it. My sister and me really like baseball, and so does my friend. So I was like, why not make a baseball version of him? So that's where I got this design from. I think it's a really good design. I feel like it's just something that that's really good. And I feel like these eyes, like the eyes weren't right. So that I put X's on them instead, and I feel like we should give him a mouth. So let's finish the highlights and let's give him a mouth. So yeah, I think the actual design's really good. John was a really great concept. I mean, it's a little basic, but that's what we want. We want basic stuff and turn them into wrong side out. So that was pretty cool that I could make that, and I feel like it was just really good. The background was a little complicated because it was wouldn't work for a couple of seconds, but we got it to work eventually. I chose red and gray for the theme just because Stickman's black, but we can't use black because it'll overshadow it. So I have to use something that's a little bit lighter. And then now we give him a mouth, which was I had to change him out a couple of times, but I felt like it was pretty good after a while. And that's what we got. That's the finished product. On to the next one. So this next one is Jack. And I feel like Jack, he was a little overrated, but I feel like after a while, it was pretty good, and I feel like I did really good on this. It was pretty hard to get an actual design because Jack wouldn't just sit. He was all over the place, and it was pretty hard to get him a mouth because beavers have buck teeth, but then it looked a little wrong, so I just gave him a regular mouth. Mouth was a little too wide also, but you know what? We can fix it later in the process. The stitches, if you know Poppy Playtime, you know Wrong Side Animals. That's where I get my design from. I kind of take some of that, but instead of having the nails and stuff like that, I use X's on their eyes and all kinds of different stuff that makes it not look like a wrong side. If you watch Poppy Playtime, you could probably tell it if you played a lot, but if you played it once or two times, you probably wouldn't know. From chapter 5, if you played it 1 or 2 times, you probably wouldn't see this coming. So the beaver was pretty difficult. Jesus, I'm telling you, he didn't want to, half the time I had to struggle to get this guy to work. Pro tip, do not draw beavers. This was mass destruction, especially because I'm not used to drawing human figures, so I went out my comfort zone a little bit, especially because we only had 5 days left, and this was on the 4th day I made this. It was at night. I was exhausted from this. I was exhausted, I'm telling you. I mean, it was terrifying. It was oh my goodness. It was terrible. I was drowsy and a bunch of other stuff. It was terrible, mate. I'm telling you. But overall, I think it was I think this one went really, really good. I feel like some of it was a little bit bland. I could have done a little bit better. I think I could have done a little bit better. I think I did it. Yeah, it was. I think I did a little. Yeah. It wasn't the best. I think it could have been better. It definitely could have been better. Yeah, it could have been definitely better. This part was a little bit harder because it was just I felt like this one's a little bit harder because it's the stitches aligned perfectly with the yellow, so that kind of sucked, and it's just it messed me up every time, and it sucked so bad. I hate when that happens, you can't do it on the same side because it just messes up. Also, pro tip, when you're doing this type of thing, Try to do it up and down first, and then do side to side, because it works every time. Let's see. I made them a little log. I feel like I should make a little log. Like a little, because beavers usually eat trees, stuff like that. They pinch at it and stuff like that. This was a pretty hard thing to draw, because you had to curve the lines all the way around, and my brain cells were just not up for that. Then the teeth, y'all. It looked like he got all his teeth knocked out, y'all. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I'm sorry, y'all. So we just went back to the log, and I think that's a little better. It's more curved. And we just shaded it a little bit, add some a little more touches. And after that, we put the highlights on it. We put the highlights on it. We're gonna shade it a little bit. Shade it first, then we put the highlights on, add a little depth to it, and after that, we should be done. It took me a couple of tries to get this down because it looked so thin. I just kept repeatedly brushing it up and down, and it kind of sucked a little bit. But after a while, I think we got the hang of it. So that was really good. Pretty difficult to get down. Like, I'm telling you, once we got the highlights down, everything was good after that. But I'm telling you, before that, it was chaos. Like, behind the screen, I was not good. Like, at all. Yeah, I was not good at all. Like, I'm telling you, it was not good. Like, I'm telling you. We're finishing this drawing up. I think I had to take a little break, and that's the finished result. Let's go to the next one. And then this was the last one, the last character I made. It was too late to post an art fight, so I just made it a little bit for funsies. This one was the most difficult one because of the shadowing that had to happen. This time I made 3, just because I felt like it'd be really, really funny, or like something like, I felt like it'd be really cool. I haven't done anything with 3 eyes yet, so when I figured that out, I was like, why not make it like that? I add little spikes to his head and stuff like that. Ooh, I'm super tired, mate. This burnt me out. This was nuts. And then after this, I'm gonna have to go make the thumbnail for this. Tell me which, it's just, I don't know, like, you two pick this one, because I have no clue. My brain cells are gone after this. Like, oh goodness, this dried my brain out. But after this was a pretty good. I used a lot of stuff for this one. Like, a lot of tools I didn't use for the others, I used for this one, because the black in the wings kind of messed everything up. I hit the highlights. Usually I got this thing done really fast because how time prompted it had to be. And I think I didn't realize how well I did for this, because I did this really fast, but somehow I still did really good. I had to do something like this because I didn't want to mess it up. And I just shaded it like that, and I think it was ready to go. So after this, it was pretty good. I felt like I could have done better with it if I had more time. I joined Art Fight like 5 days before the event ended. I joined like July, like July 30th. No, definitely not July 30th. It was like July 29th. And I was just super duper late. I didn't post my character until like July 30th though. So I pretty much had like 4 days. And it was just terrible, because then it was like so hard to like get it right. And this part killed me. This is the part. I could not shadow it, like get rid of the shadow correctly. It was just terrible. And that's the finished product of this one. I had my little signature, and it was done. So that was pretty cool.